Yeah, kids. So we continue with political science. So we were talking about discrimination and inequality. Why these things happen? Because of different types of prejudice and stereotype sentences. Correct? Now, kids, in olden days, there was a lot of inequality, especially like caste. Untouchables were there. Those castes were seen as very inferior, and high caste, the superior caste were the Brahmins, the Kshatriyas. Correct? So there was a big gap between the both. There were many inequalities. Like the untouchables were not allowed to go to school. They were supposed to work only, like do the cleaning work and that all. They were not allowed to take or use the water of other people's wells. They were not allowed to go in the areas where Brahmins live. So there were many injustice done to untouchables. Untouchables were not at all allowed. Their kids also have to do the same work. They can't study, they can't go to school. So all these old days caste system and all these wrong statements were made and were followed. Then there was one great person, as we all know, the father of our constitution. Who's he? Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. He was the first person who realized that we have to stop this thing. Now, kids, I can say the position of untouchables was so bad, so bad. They were not allowed to go to school. They can't go inside the temples. They can't drink the water from the same well from where all others are drinking. Lord, they can't do any other work other than cleaning of roads and all the dirty work. So it was very much injustice done to the untouchables. And this is Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, who felt that we need to stop this thing. How he experienced what all is going on over here? He went out for studies. He himself was an untouchable. He belongs to the family of Mahar. Correct. And one day he came. He was just say 9 to 12, in between 9 to 12 years old, when he arrived at Bombay station. His village was Koregaon in Maharashtra. So he arrived at Bombay station with one two friends of same age, and he was waiting over there, assuming his father will come or his father will send someone to pick him up. But the time went on, half an hour was over, 45 minutes were over, and he was very well dressed. So the station master, he came over there and he checked out, who are you, where you want to go. And Ambedkar, in a general sense, he just said, I am a Mahar. The moment he said, I am a Mahar, Mahar means a group of people who belongs to, it is one caste which belongs to untouchables. The moment the station master heard, I am a Mahar and I live in Koregaon, he just stepped behind and he started acting like he wants to avoid those people. He just went off from there without even listening to the answers of Ambedkar. And this Ambedkar felt a shocking thing. Okay, why this way? Then after 1 hour, 2 hours were passed on, and Ambedkar was yet waiting over there with the friends. Okay, someone will come, because he couldn't go. It was a new, he was small and he did not knew the place. So meanwhile, now the station master was supposed to leave the station. So he just came again. Okay, so what have you decided? Just let me know. So Ambedkar requested, okay, if possible, you just, if it is walkable, let us know the way. We will walk away. Or if it is far away, just tell one of the bullock cart people standing outside to leave us over there. We will pay them. But this was the thing, that Ambedkar is an untouchable. He belongs to the Mahar caste. Was already heard by the bullock cart people standing outside. So no one was ready to may allow them to sit in their bullock carts. And so what happened? This made Dr. Ambedkar experience how is the behavior of other people towards the untouchables, and he felt very bad. And from that day he started fighting for equality. means equally, treat all people equally. Till date, there are people who are praising Ambedkar because he is the one who has brought equality among the normal people with the untouchables. Now, because of Ambedkar and some other leaders who supported him, there was one law passed by the government. No one can say to anyone untouchable or behave like that way. Otherwise, they will be imprisoned. Fine. Now there are like prejudice like Muslims cannot Muslim girls do not like to study. In olden days, that prejudice was there. A stereotype sentence was there. But after research, it was found this was not the fact. Actually, Muslim families are very huge, very big, and to afford studies to all the people was not possible. So they used to keep women at home, the girls at home, and they used to send boys to school. But now there are changes. Now the government has provided separate special school for girls, and there are buses which are provided for them for picking and dropping it in the school. So, and fees are also very less, or sometimes even free education is given. So all these facilities have made people, poor people, to start studying and also to get education, and even the Muslim women and the girls have started taking educations. Clear? So always the statements are not correct, and the old beliefs also are not right. Sometimes we need to fight against those things. So because of Ambedkar, equality they slowly took place. Now, Dr. Ambedkar and some other good knowledgeable people, they also fighted for the equal rights for women. In olden days, women couldn't go out of the house. They had to wear burqa. Means there were many things. They had to cover themselves. They are not supposed to talk much. So all these were taken away. They were people like Dr. Ambedkar and other knowledgeable people strive for it. Strive means they have worked very hard to remove all these wrong things. Okay, the wrong practices which were going on. It is they who made all are equal. There is no untouchables. All are equal. There is no tribal is not a low caste. Then more facilities were given to the untouchables and tribals so that their community can grow faster. Clear? So this way, starving for equality means working very hard to get to maintain equality among the people. Here the it means there should not be rich and poor, there should not be high caste and low caste, there should not be boys can do these things, girls cannot do these things. Everyone should be treated as equal. It should not be, look kids, in olden days untouchables were not allowed in many places at all, not even in temples. So all this has been removed by great members of our Indian leaders. Clear? So this is what the chapter is about. So India, as we know, India is full of diversity, but there is, because of diversity, there are many inequalities also, there are discriminations also, but we all Indians stay united. Okay, kids? With this, the chapter gets over. See you. Bye bye.